So the Home has automated features, and you can achieve these features by pressing the control panel here or the automation panel here. You can press the power button on the top and just get rid of whatever's on there, and it shows you the screen. And automation is typically either by pressing these buttons, or you can go to the Wink application and it'll typically show you the same thing that's on the little screen I showed you a second ago. These are all the actual sensors, and these are the lights. You can scroll up and down, whatever lights you want to turn on and off. If you want to go out of this and go home, you press the home button, which is this button, and it'll typically go back to the home. You can actually use the Yamaha on this panel also to control the stereos, be it upstairs or downstairs. These are the different rooms. You got second floor stereo, first floor stereo, master bedroom, and the patio, the outside, outdoors. You can turn them on by these little on buttons, and you can link them together by that little link button. But you don't need to, you don't want to get complicated. You don't have to go that route. It's a little bit complicated. This is a home button again, and you can do that. I'll try to make a video if somebody is curious to want to know how to work that. So all the lights are controllable either by this panel, that panel, or Alexa, but you have to know the names of what these items are called. Most of them already have names on them because every single light and device has a switch that you can manually operate. You don't need to use the remote. But if, let's say you wanted to use the remote, you can, let's say the lights, you wanted to adjust the lights. See, it scrolls down or up. It tells you all the lights that are here and what's on and what's off. You can scroll to turn on or off a light that you want. Let's say we're in the family room now and that light's on. I can press that here and it turns off the light I just did. Turn it on again, it turns on the light. But if you can tell, there's a switch right here. Turn it off, turns off that light, and turn it on. And you can also dim the light by these little buttons here, or you can move your finger to the left or the right. I don't know if you can see a little wiggly line to dim the light to a different setting. Okay, so there's switches for outdoor lights from here. That's all the outdoor lights, the living room, dining room, fans, and the fans in the living, and all that can be done through this little panel or an app on the phone if you want to download your app and do it that way. You can lock the doors. You can see if they're locked or unlocked. Right now they're unlocked. Like I say, I want to lock them downstairs. Slide it over, and it'll lock the downstairs. I just heard it lock. I guess it gotta communicate back over here and let me know that it's locked. But when you come back here, it'll show you that the door was locked. It still has to communicate because it verifies if it was locked or not. So nevertheless, you can come back here at another point. But you can see the sensors, the locks, the thermostat for the AC, again, the lights and all that. And so you can look at it again, and it's still locking. So at some point, it'll communicate, it says it was locked. When you go back to the home, you just press the little button, little X, it goes back to the home screen. So you can ask Alexa, turn off the family room lights. And
okay,
it just did turn off the family room lights. Alexa, turn on the family room lights.
okay.
Okay, so it works by voice, by the same names that are on the panels. Most of them have the names are on them. The shades are not automated by voice, just by buttons. You just press the button down, and the shades will automatically both go down and stop where they need to stop. And if you need to raise them, you can raise them whatever you want to raise them to. A second. Okay, so it stops automatically. Then you go up if you want. and it'll stop automatically at top. But let's say we want to stop them in the middle, because you just want to see just half of the screen. You press the middle button, and it stops it in the middle. And you want to open up all over again, press the top button, and I'll open it up completely. Okay. The outside lights automatically turn on, the string lights that are out there, at 7 o'clock, and they turn off at 11. All the outside lights turn off at 11. If you need them back on again, you can either tell Alexa down there in the Tiki Hut, there's a speaker for her there, or in here or downstairs, you can tell Alexa to turn on, or you can press the button that says outside lights, which there's another one right here, outdoor lights. And again, there's another one on the other side. Enjoy.